quick question for you, my brother. Who would you like to see Crawford fight next?
Man. Wow, of course. If he a real dog, and he was calling on, I would fight Charlo.
Oh, and he was talking, he was chirping to Charlo during the fight.
Nah, but Pete, Charlo busy right now. He got yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is like, listen, brother. So many people do the step around money, all that type of stuff. What I just tell you is like when it's a big fight out there, this is the time where they're gonna make big fights happen. They're gonna oh, y'all want to fight? Oh, yeah, let's get the money. These guys want to fight. What we gonna put? That's where we at right now. So what he busy doing?
He got Canelo September 30 or September 9th.
Yeah. All right, so I wonder why Canelo fighting the smaller brother.
You and the whole world wonder that. You should be fighting Jamal, but Jamal, if you've been seeing Jamal lately, something going on with Jamal, man.
What's one be seeming like he be drinking a lot?
Jamal, the one was at 168. Yeah,
I don't know. Like I'm just done.
Well, Canelo be, not to cut you. Canelo be doing his little, he be doing his little stuff to have advantages, in my opinion, on certain people, man. He probably saw, because look, Jamel has never fought at 168, so now he's jumping 2 weight classes. So that's a clear advantage. As good as a boxer as Jamel is, that's a clear advantage for Canelo, man. So it's a good fight.
Which one got smacked
by Caleb?
Yeah,
Jamal.
Jamal.
Which one?
That's little brother.
Yeah, what you think of that, man?
Well, I think he got to outlive that moment because we're gonna be talking about that moment for a long time. For me,
Caleb is a savage.
Well, I tell my my son, never ever let nobody smack you in your face.
Right.
As a
and
man,
then he didn't do nothing.
Where I come from, like what they did do something. He was just like maybe he thought in the moment and he got that one. But I want to know what he's thinking about right now. In between that time and right now, when we talking about this, what is he thinking about? Like, I'm gonna get him back. He's not gonna get him back. So it's like, what else did he do besides like I want to fight Caleb.
Yeah.
But Jamal been out the ring for 2 years. Like he got to take a tuna before he see Caleb. You don't think?
Well, it's just depending on the type of. For me, like Trinidad, Felix Trinidad, then take tuna.
Same with Errol. Errol said, "I don't take tune-ups." He been out the ring for 18 months. That could have played a part too. You don't think?
We could have said that, but like I said, didn't Trinidad give us some nice moments in boxing?
Oh yes,
yeah.
So I guess we need personalities like that, brother.
And it's where you get that.
You did it, P. What do you think? You think tune-ups are necessary, or you don't think they're necessary?
I think you should treat this like a real business because they look at every little detail, every little situation trying to terminate you. Everybody, they trying to make an example out of everybody. The opponent from the manager to the promoter. You know what I'm saying? So this is a brutal game. This game don't love you back. You gave this game changed your life, and it'll come back and put you back where you started, brother.
Oh shit.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? Come on, brother.
So speaking of the tune-up fights, we know Errol didn't have another fight prior to this one for 18 months, and it took a minute to even get the contract signed. Now, we know they've been trying to fight for a long time. Now, do you think Errol Spence and the Crawford fight would have been a different fight if they would have fought prior to the Ferrari crash where Errol Spence? You think it would have been a different fight?
Yeah. I think that took a little bit out of him. That's like, man, do you know, like, I didn't think he even sounded the same after that.
At all. His speech is slurred down. He slowed down. It's not the same.
Yeah. So, and then, you know what else? Let me tell you something. You see all my teeth? My teeth fake, man. I used to have a missing tooth. I got it fixed because some dude told me, let me fix your grill. I let him do it, and I done paid $100 and close to $6,000 for my grill. So every time I go out, some of those fights, I used to have my teeth breaking. I'm like, oh man, damn, I'm gonna have to get an interview when I no teeth in my mouth.
That's why you used to point at your teeth at the end of your fight?
That was before I was comfortable with walking around with a missing tooth before I got them fixed. But the dude that did my teeth did a horrible job. So what I would tell you is like, people want to give you stuff for free all the time. My dad, as a young kid, told me, never take nothing for free. You're going to owe people favors and all that. So this dude was like, oh, man, let me fix your grill. And I'm like, and then my wife tried to talk to me. He said, oh, you could. And he messed my joint up. And I'll tell you, that been the difference in my whole career, bro. I wasn't the same soon my teeth got fixed.
No doubt. No doubt.
Every time, and then when the first time I got stopped, I fought Danny Jacobs without my teeth in my mouth.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I had like a flipper that when it was going down, I would have to flip it back in.
Oh wow. Wow.
So I would tell you, every fight I was thinking about my teeth would get broken in Cam. I had to go back and get it fixed. It was just a headache. So that happened to Errol Spence. So I know how that felt for him too. It ain't the same.
Yeah. Wow.
Let me ask you a question. Let's say the Jamel fight don't happen right now because they both undisputed, right? So I know Terence like those big fights, but he also has a history of fighting as mandatory. Let's say he doesn't drop all the belts right now. He stays at 147 for a minute. You know the name I'm getting ready to say at 147. Boots. What do you see happening if they get it in?
But I seen some logic today. How many? They said Errol Spence fought 18 world championship fights. How many has Boots did?
I think none. yeah.
Don't.
I know,
but he's the mandatory though. Is he gonna?
Yeah,
you know?
Okay, we understand that. But what I'm just trying to say, as far as what is on paper,
yeah,
you know, like what we see Crawford do, you know, I think we could see him do as well. But you know, like I said, it could be a row. He can get a couple paydays. And take some other fights and demolish, make some paydays, and then go for the fight where the fight gonna be worth more money. You know what I'm saying? Fight gonna be worth more money when you keep winning, and that man to keep winning. It's like the timing is right. Like, man, that's what you wanted, man. Listen, man, go ahead and just, you know, he making a lot of money. This they paying Canelo a lot of money. Give me 11 million.
Do you feel like if Crawford was to step in the ring with Earl again, you think it'll be the same kind of outcome between him and Earl?
I think we just, brother, he looked at like he outclassed us.
Yeah.
So if we wanted to see something different, we'd just basically watch the fight. We were like, yeah, he did look different, didn't he? He made some. So what I would just say, would he do? Could he do? That's all subjected to the answer of Errol Spence. We just got to stay tuned to what he's doing, watch what he's doing. I pray that, you know, the hardest thing to do is make decisions when you're emotionally distracted, man. So he got to be sitting in the round. I wouldn't even I would have took and sat down. I would have took 15 days not to make decisions to take the thing. That's what I was thinking, like, because they was asking me, do I want to take the fight with Danny? In that moment, I was clustered. I had a concussion, all that.
Yeah.
Like he jumped in the ring too fast.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the game, and that's the beast of the game, brother. So what I'm trying to say is, like, how about this? I'm just thankful that I got to believe in God through my career.
No doubt.
Later, I think later, like, God called me at the right time where I just basically, like, you know, I don't care about being famous. I don't care about, you know, posting on Instagram, and I probably should do it more, but, like, I don't care about none of that.
No, I feel you. We talked about you say Boots probably not now. Boots not ready for that. But what about? I know. You know, he, like you said, boxing is a business, and he just had the biggest fight of his life in front of the biggest crowd in all of the world. Basically, I think they did 21 million at the gate. The pay-per-view is probably going to come out decent. So now he's turned into the A side, and he might be a draw. He's going to be looking for big name fights, right? A big name that comes to mind, even though he's been out the ring for a long time, is Keith. What do you think about him and Thurman getting it in?
I think, you know, like Thurman is a little older now.
Yeah.
So he has some release. He got some paydays. So he's chilling. No.
Is Thurman trying to cash himself out?
No, I don't think he's trying to catch us down. I think he can be smart with the way he got his money set up. So he can say yeah or no. Some people ain't got no situation, no other opportunities to be like. So look what Errol Spence. Look what Crawford did. Crawford left his promotion company to come over to the other side to make the fight happen.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand. He did that. Did he not do that?
Yeah.
Oh, Terence. Yeah.
That's crazy. And he tried to make the fight happen. Getting offers, got ambassadors to come in.
Yeah.
And look, they brought it to. They had an offer out there from like Terence Crawford. Look, he got to fight. Now look what he got.
Yeah, he came over to PBC.
Tell me that's not smart business.
That is. He signed it. But he has a 2-fight deal on PBC. So we all thought it was going to be Spence. Who's it going to be?
Well, they also have Tim Zoo's name out there too, but I don't know.
That's at 154 though.
Yeah. So like they got Virgil Ortiz too, right? Virtual Ortiz, but he stepped out. Whatever.
He keep passing out though. Something's going on with him.
Yeah.
You know,
there's probably some medical. We gotta pay for.
You got Stanionis at 147. You could go up. You could fight Fundora. Fundora just lost to what's that kid's name? What's the kid that just upset him? Mendoza. Mendoza just beat him. So I think they're gonna get a rematch. You got Erickson Lubin. I kind of like that fight. I don't know if it's a big.
I don't want to see Erickson Lubin right now. I want to see him make some real solid comeback fights.
For that beating he took from Fundora. And then you got Tony Harrison. So there's not a lot of sexy names up there.
Yeah, but so what I think was honest is like for me, like that Boost fought like Tony Harrison or somebody like that, and he came back, that would solidify me. That right there.
Or Stanionis.
Yeah.
Clean up the division maybe, right? And then just see what you do.
But in that meantime, Crawford's gonna have to be doing something.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be at least 6 to 12 months. So maybe he takes, another fight with Spence at 147. But I don't think Spence wants to do that.
My man gonna go back and he gonna go fishing, brother. He gonna be chilling, and then he got the right to do it, and then he gonna come back and gonna be strong again. Like what he been doing? Like he been fishing, doing what he always been doing. He ain't changed nothing.
What if he gets clean? You hear about this neurologist who was on some boxing podcast saying that he thinks Errol has brain damage. But let's say he gets checked out, he's good to go. The Crawford fight don't happen. He's moving up to 154. What do you think would be a good fight for him to test out the waters at 154 at?
I don't know. You talking about some? You said that he has some brain damage.
That's what a doctor was saying. That he had like
chill out,
residue.
Chill out because you can't get your thoughts back once they.
No, but it's speculation. This is not an official doctor.
Yeah, but I hate that type of speculation happening after somebody lost. This is why he can't just have lost, brother.
Yeah,
brother
true.
Gotta be like, in that case, he shouldn't have stepped in the ring if it was something wrong with him, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I think they also said like he might have like partially detached his retina again.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I heard rumors like that again. So
I don't know if y'all heard a fighter named David Reed. Y'all hear about David Reed?
Yeah.
David Reed was like, I liked David Reed, and he had a detached retina in his career.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like detached retinas in fighters' careers. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
I have 4 fractured orbital bones in my face, though.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, you was a dog, P.